meet you. My name is Alexandra. I'm the founder of the Foundation for Academics. Welcome to the Academic Society. Laura, please, could you introduce yourself in like 1 minute?
Okay, so nice to meet you, Alexandra, and thank you very much for inviting me in your videos and your podcast. And yeah, I'm Laura Mimini, and I'm an Italian industrial designer. At the moment, I live and work in China.
It's perfect, perfetto. Piacere di conoscerla.
Brava, piacere mio.
So let's start with the first question. Laura,
Yes.
could you tell me about your choice in getting your education and why have you decided to finish your university, what you have finished already? So please, could you tell about your experience?
Sure. So for me, choosing my education was pretty simple because I always been a creator since when I was very young. So I kind of knew that I would love to become a designer since when I discovered design, in particular product design, industrial design. I was in the high school and I attended a artistic high school as well. So I practice many discipline related art and creative fields. So I got the chance to get from here or there, painting, sculpture, graphic design, all the kind. And I knew since when I started studying industrial design, product design, that I wanted to become a product designer. So that's why I picked up a university that would prepare myself for this industry.
So perfect. Could you compare your life quality being a bachelor and becoming a master? What challenges did you get?
Yeah. So I attend both my bachelor and master degrees in the same university, which is an academy of art based in Brescia. It's called the Laba. And it also has got another part of this academy was born in Florence. So it's quite oriented to the artistic. It has got a stronger background in art, but I choose the course related industrial product design, as I mentioned. Let's say that the first 3 years, the one related to the bachelor degrees, were more focused on the general design. So I did a bit of interior design, concept design, innovation, different fields. So I got more the chance to become more specialized during the master degree, and I choose the branch of industrial product design. So that was the main difference, that the first 3 years I got ready in a general design environment, and the master degree prepared me more related strictly to the discipline I wanted to do. That means product design.
Great, bravo. So it's
Grazie.
Why have you chosen your faculty product design? Have you analyzed the job market before applying to the university?
Yeah, I think that more or less the answer of this question is already in the previous answers. But anyway, I didn't do such a detailed analysis, but probably in the background of my mind was always there. That means I'm also a musician, for example. And when I decided to go for the master degrees, I was struggling because I was also thinking to start an academy in music, in the musical field, and especially in the bass guitar, which is my instrument. And in that moment, I have to say that I considered the market, because I knew that being an industrial designer would have been a bit more, you would have more opportunity, let's say, in the market than being a bass guitar player. Or this is the idea I got in the background of my mind. So I had passion for both the things. So I decided to carry on with the design career, also because probably there were more opportunities. So kind of kept in consideration, even if it was what I wanted to do.
Next question, I think, can be related to your professional activity, but do you work with musical instruments? So do you design something for this industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I work and I made up a project by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I started to design a bass guitar that won several awards. In 2020, he won 5 awards around the world, and one of them is IF Design Award.
Mm-hmm.
And the design is entirely made and committed by myself. Like it's a project that I really wanted from the deep of my soul, since I'm both a musician and a designer. I combined my two passions and I
Mm-hmm.
designed this bass guitar. And that's why I hope this project can go very soon on the market. I'm carrying on this project in between my many activities nowadays, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
a design director in a design company, and I'm also working on different projects. And one of them is Meum, which is the name
Mm-hmm.
of this bass guitar I created and I designed.
Yeah, I think you can be very successful in your industry.
Thank you.
Um, um, and yes, also about your successful activity, professional career. Um, could you tell us that you are a successful person and how is it important for you?
Mm. So let's say that what I could say is not that I'm really successful, but I'm getting to the success. I mean, every step that I made is much more closer to what I want to get. So
Mhm.
this is exactly the point, because I don't believe that true success is ever achieved. I mean, I don't feel that at my age I have so much to do and to fulfill, that I still have a lot to accomplish. That's why I'm not saying, okay, I'm successful and I achieve what I wanted, but I still need to do things to get one step ahead of
Mhm.
before. But what I want to say is, what I was thinking, I always try to get there. I wanted to go and study and work abroad, and I did that. I wanted to open my own company of design, and I did that. Now I wanted to design the bass guitar, and I did. Now I want to put it on the market, and I hope I will do in the near future. So it's a process, let's say, but I consider myself very lucky, and because I could pursue what I really wanted. So yeah, if success is that, I got it.
Yes, I think you're very successful. Um,
Thank you very much, Alexander.
what could you tell about your experience and also if you have a design interest? Do you consider a PhD degree for your future? If yes, what is your purpose in getting it?
Mm. Yeah, sometimes I thought about having a PhD, and I'm still considering. I think a PhD can give you the opportunity to go really deeper inside the design field and a specific area or a specific project, which is the thing that when you are working, you really cannot do, because you don't have the time to research in the specific field that maybe is something that is a game changer. So somehow in my mind, I have this idea that when you're going through a PhD, you got the opportunity to really study, have the time and go deeper in something researchers are doing, right? Because when you are involved in the work in general, in the work life, sometimes you lose this researcher's perspective, because the maybe the goal is different. Deliver in a hurry, or make the client happy. So you're not really doing deeply what you want to do, but you are doing something for someone else to accomplish the job, let's say. So somehow I think PhD can give the opportunity to put your experience,
Mhm.
because I believe a PhD is something you have to do when you have experience. For example, if you just finish the master degree and you go directly to the PhD, you without went through the experience of work, you really don't know, you miss something.
Mhm.
While if you have in between some work experiences, and you go for the PhD more prepared and with something more, let's say, to give and to get. So yeah, of course I will consider.
Yeah, I think you're right. Uh, Looking by this side, I think it is the most important thing to get an expertise in your
Yeah.
maybe to get the general experience
Yes.
for
Yes.
organizing that. Yeah.
Yeah. And
mhm.
that's why you can give something more to the research. You will be committed in the PhD because of this experience you got before.
Yeah.
Otherwise, your experience is like a student experience, which is okay, but you don't know the problem you're gonna have in the work environment, let's say.
Yeah, because it's also a business. So it's if you're talking about sound design, or for example, if you're
Right.
a product designer, you can create a guitar or something like that. So you will, yeah, about your
Exactly.
research experience.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you had experience in teaching? When do you think a person is ready to teach?
Yeah, I had some experiences, and one of them, I was a professor in a university in Macau recently. I ended my session in December, so it's pretty close to now. And I think teaching is a very hard job. Let's say that you need to have a duality of things. One is related the work experience, and the second one is being a professor. So being capable to convey your experience to the students is not for everybody. I mean, you need to. I also struggled, and I have to challenge myself to do that because working is something. Maybe you work by yourself or you work in a team, but you don't have to teach so often. But when you go in front of students, the attitude is completely different, and you need to go in theory and practices and everything and combine them together, also related the capability of the class of the students. So yeah, these kind of experiences, they teach you a lot. And I think you are ready to do that. Again, similar to the PhD, when you know how to handle the class, being a professor, and at the same time you have also work experience, so you don't know only theoretically your field, but you know how is in the concrete in the reality. So yeah, this is the moment when you are ready, when your experience is at a level that you are sure about yourself, you know what you're doing, and you have experienced before. So that's when you can teach.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think it's really good vision of your teaching practice, or when you can become a professor, like full professor, maybe to make your academic career. So thank you very much,
Yeah.
Laura. I think your answers will help a lot of academics to understand their connection with general practice, maybe, because not all academics, they have
Sure.
general practice in their work. So thank you very
Yeah,
much,
my
Laura.
pleasure.
Grazie mille. Buona
Prego,
giornata.
my pleasure. Buona giornata a te, and thank you very much again for inviting me. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Laura. Have a nice evening.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Bye bye.